Back to another race. Sorry for the frantic start to this, as I thought we thought it'd be a bit easy going. It is a sprint weekend. It is round 8 of the GCOR Championship, and we are at pretty much every team's home Grand Prix, which was something nice to happen. So sorry, let me just double check all the audio is working, and then we can carry on. I think it is. Yes, it is. Perfect. So yeah, it should be a pretty good race. Most of the top drivers are in, even though the attendance is kind of low for what we would normally have. But I don't think that should be an issue today. So yeah, we have sprint qualifying 1. Again, 10 drivers on the grid. A nice mix of drivers. And we shouldn't expect too many drivers to go out. Really, again, they've got them out of time, so you should have about, 3 runs? It's a decently long track, Silverstone, so it's never too bad. Who's just come out the pit lane? Yeah, it is Matt. Very nice. So yeah, sorry for missing last round. I was away at a concert, so unfortunately wasn't able to make it here, but we should have a decent race today, and Silverstone's always pretty good. Most drivers are normally quite good around here, so it makes for closer racing, and if you win here you're normally a pretty good driver, so it's always a nice race to do, Silverstone. Let me just quickly get up the results from Monza. It was a sprint weekend just like it is going to be for this weekend. So the race winner last time was Coward to Josh and Atomics with the top 3 of the race, and Coward, Smithy and Charlie with the top 3 of the sprint race, which means the driver standings are now Coward is ahead by 48 points. Wow, 48 points between Car and Hurricane. Smithy's closing in, and yeah, Amos Josh has been doing quite well as well. So it is more of a big race for Hurricane. But let's go on board with Matt for this lap, see how it goes. Not too bad. Again, Matt will probably be doing another run on the medium tyres. Again, he's not deploying any ERS at all as we go, so he will probably just be warming up his tyres. Again, the medium tyres, you probably have 2 sets, one for this race, one for this, one for the sprint race, and again, if you need to go any safety cars or any sprints, then yeah, we got this new guy. I think he's driving for Haas. I think he might be a Haas reserve driver. Always nice to have a new driver on the grid. He should be pushing well out the gates, like in the corner, getting on the curb, following it through. Not too bad an entry into the straight. See when Matt comes through, just give me one moment. Just need to sort something out. So Matt goes fastest, but yeah, already 1.2 seconds down as it comes through. He is going fast. Sorry, let me just get my photo. Yeah, just going past Woodcut. Now CO2 goes fastest as Matt goes on the natural fit straight. Let me just quickly send an invite if I can. Charlie Door. It's rubbish. Hurricane goes fast on those medium tyres, but I'm sure he will be looking to improve that time as he does a second run. Matt come down the hanger straight now. Full ERS deployment going through this area as you should. Quite a steep turn in. Use as much curve as you want going on that left-hander going into Vale. Go through the corners, going through Club. Should be just flat out straight through. Get a bit of that curb. Perfect. Really good lap from Matt. Look nice. Smithy quite close to Hurricane. We should be seeing what? Coward? I think he is fastest on those medium tyres. A lot of drivers on the medium tyres. Quite a bit of a shock. Have a look at these tyres. Yeah, pretty much everyone's on these medium tyres. I do not know why. Cyrus goes 6th. Again, qualifying hasn't been his strongest suit. Commander goes into 9th. Who's got the track? Sorry for not being fully prepared for this race as I would normally have my Silverstone track map, so I'll be able to do more detailed commentary, which I normally do. When it comes down to this track, everyone's Luigi will be coming across the line. 4th for Luigi. Don't really know how good a time that is, unfortunately for him, just because of the manner of how it's been. With everyone going on medium tyres, both Haas has gone on the softs, everyone else has gone on the mediums. Is there a reason for this? I mean, I think everyone's going and there should be coming in and then probably waiting a bit. I don't think there's time to do 2 full laps of Silverstone. What a lovely circuit it is. What is going on here? Don't think anyone's on a lap, so should be no issue there. Yeah, these guys all come into the pit lane as the track goes quiet. Oh, wouldn't let him join. Well, I didn't do anything to the settings. You got in late. So, we reset for normal quali. I'm sure you'll be fine. Chick's not going to win this anyway, so it's like 2 or 3 points max that he's missing out on. So, I'm sure... there's no attitude, man. I'm just a bit stressed. I didn't expect to be doing a whole lobby like this. So, and Chick should have got in a bit quicker. And for someone who's supposed to be a fast driver, he wasn't on the road. So, everyone's gone on the soft tyres now. Chalk the stress. Well, maybe if Liverpool weren't absolutely awful, you could talk, mate, but you beat West Ham 5-2. That's probably your best result all season, even though you got the double over you. But yeah, should be quite interesting. Everyone's down to the garage. New soft tyres, so it was just to... Probably they've all got quite a short amount of soft tyres, so it's just to preserve these for the running again as Luigi goes into the garage. We've got, what, 3 minutes, so... Yeah, as soon as Luigi's gone, is that Coward? I think it is. Yes, or Zebra, but I think it might be Coward. It is Zebra. Matt's accidentally flicked onto intermediate tyres in the menu. Yep, Zebra is going out first. Will he be doing a slipstream for Coward through the Hang on Wellington Straits? We don't know. And again, you've got plenty of time, and you want to time it right so you don't come out when everyone else starts their lap or does their warm-up laps, because you're getting a shell load of traffic. So that's the focus, as you don't really want to go too hard too quickly, because or too early because people should start coming out now. I think that is Smith. Yes, Hurricane's coming out now. A lot of the drivers starting to come out, so Zebra's kind of timed it quite well to make sure he's got a clear track. A lot of the cars are coming out now. It's that kind of time. It's like, what, 1 minute 30 around Silverstone. You want to give yourself a good 40-50 seconds of extra time. Oh my god, so needy. These are my normal... It's invite only session. That's the only thing I've done. Lobby options. It's invite only, so it's fine. A lot of people have... Oh, trying to get his soft tyres warm as he starts the first of the flying laps of the second load of flying laps for this qualifying session. Again, it's only for the sprint race. We reset for the main race, so this is our only qualifying session, which means it'll be a longer watch for you guys, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it even more. Comes through. Luigi, I don't think we'll be doing a lap as he is too late out the pit lane. He is going for it. Again, you might as well. Again, he's deputising for the Mercedes driver, and I think Mercedes do have a fight on these constructors. So every point is valuable. Yeah, Luigi's not racing. He thinks fourth would be good enough. Let's have... Do we have an interval? Oh, we do, yeah. So he's got, what, 4/10 in hand, but I think it's quite a close little qualifying session as everyone's on their outlaps. And these guys, there's a bit of a lag going through Magnus and Beckett's, with, I think, Smithy being the last car out on track. Again, yellow flag, so everyone starts their laps. Mercedes man should be fine. I don't think he'll get any kind of distress from the cars in front of him. 8/10 up, 8/10, that is insane. There is a massive jump in these tyre performances, and then everyone was just taking it easy. Not great through that corner. Again, people giving way. This is good. This is what they should do. I think there's enough time for these guys to get round. Bit jumpy in these corners, but be close on that McLaren. Nike, he goes up to third. I think Smithy. Ooh, just gets it. So I think Hurricane's first, but 7 seconds, really cutting it close. I'm not sure track condition will be that big. Zebra's retired, that's fine. He's got his lap through. What can Hurricane do about it? He'll need as much time in hand as he can due to that deficit he's got with Coward, and he's got no ERS, he's got no fuel, so he's used pretty much all of it up. But again, all his ERS is now out. Goes across the line first by 4/10 of a second. That'll be hard for Coward to go through. I'm not going to... I might show Matt. See how Matt does. Powers on through. Goes up to third, so Luigi really isn't looking too well with missing this lap, and so Sarex does not improve, really. Only 4/10 in it. As Atomics comes through, I think Coward gets pole. Wow, what a lap. Thomas goes to third, Cyrex 8th. This has not been good from the start of the season that he had, but Coward again gets ahead. And Smithy gets 4th. Great lap by Atomics, not too bad by Zebra or Matt. Shame for Luigi. But he did his lap on the softs. First time as well, it's about 5/10 per second off. So quite a big deficit between 6th and 7th on the grid. But it should make for a decent sprint race. Again, if any drivers are watching, please do not leave the session. I repeat, do not leave the session. So again, showing the sprint race should be pretty good. Again, it's not a great, not a great run down to the line. So should be pretty short, and Coward should be able to get there. But again, if you have a bad start, you can get swamped pretty quickly, like with most tracks. But that curve does cause quite a bit of damage if you're slow and then everyone thinks they can get a chance. There's a decent amount of runoff there as well, so people are more likely to go for it, because if worse comes to worse, you can jump quite a bit of the first corner. So I think these guys are just getting a few loads correct. Again, Parc Ferme is on, so whatever you head into qualifying, you're going to have straight into the main race. So I think that's something that most of the drivers will have to think about, and they will have done with their to think about for that qualifying. Again, maybe the fastest drivers did a bit more of priorities on quali, not for the main race. Then you can change tyre pressures though, which is important to do. Formation lap goes on. Colours there. Let's get ready. Tyres, few mediums, few hards. So it should be looks like a high degradation race, which is normally pretty good. Yeah, let's have a look at the telemetry. It's always nice to see what the drivers are doing, how they're managing things. And again, if I do stop talking for an extended period of time, please do let me know if you're listening to the stream, just because it helps me figure it out. Yeah, the possible race strategies, again, you don't want to stop just because there's no mandatory pit stops, so you try and do the least amount of pit stops as you can, because you don't normally gain time by doing extra pit stops, unless you're Lewis Hamilton in Spain. Should be a quite interesting start off the line, because Hurricane will need to kind of get that mental battle going with Coward, and being quite aggressive off the line will be quite important. Again, it's only a point, so if Coward finishes the second, that's not a bad thing to happen. Right, I'm gonna hopefully these don't score. Cover goes in again. Oh, Chaconis has managed to get in somehow. It'd be interesting to see what he can do. Again, points only go down to 8th, and I think he will be the one doing the lobby next time. So, anyone's got any complaints, you can take it up with him after for the next session. But yeah, again, there's no difference once you're on the track. Then your kind of tire temperature locked in. So our 5 red lights have now appeared, and the sprint race is gone. And Atomics and Smithy have both got jump starts. This should be interesting for this sprint race. Both of them go up to first and second. Hurricane is in basically second, and these guys have almost ruined their race. Chaconas is going for it. It's a big little meaty fight in this middle. Coward's got already ahead of... Coward's battling with Atomics. Again, you won't really want to chance much. These guys will pretty much be at the points. And all the hard tyre runners will start to drop down the order. They'll be seen again at the end of the race, see how well they do. Yeah, it's quite close at the moment, which we want to see. Again, Science Commander didn't have great qualifying, so they can just tag along to the back and let these guys fight. Hurricane on Atomics, he needs to get this move done quickly, touch on the hard tyres, And again, Atomics will be dropping back as soon as his 20-second penalty goes. Luckily for Hurricane, Smithy's leading the race. So these 20-second penalties, I think they become. Oh, and they take. Smithy keeps his. You have to serve it within 3 laps. So Atomics will go from first to last, or third to last. Hurricane will manage to close down, and Smithy will probably take this to the last lap he can, just to annoy Coward as much as he can and do what he can for the team, because if Hurricane's gonna win this sprint race, Smithy's got to be doing his hardest. Again, Atomics comes back out. It's really not a pit lane you want to use. It's quite short, but you do go, I think, 50 kilometers per hour or 50 miles per hour. I don't know. I think it's 30. I think it's 30 kph less as it cuts out. And these two are side by side. Chaconas, I believe. No, CO2 goes a bit wide. Again, this is never. These corners are horrible to track. Just because if you're right on top of some, but slingshot through it, the Zebra is blasted through. Again, CO2 has kind of jumped out of that battle. He doesn't really want to fight it, which I don't blame him. And Smithy stays ahead again, pushing as fast as much as he can. These guys will drop back. Chaconas, CO2, it's fine with Chaconas and Cyrex. And you got Commander as well. Atomics is miles behind, and again, I don't think he'll get ahead of Chaconas. I mean, Cyrex is really going to be the one in the points. The Commander the only one out of it, really. It's more of a 9-person race when these penalties come through. I wouldn't be swearing now as Smithy slows up a lot before his pit stop. Just try and back the pack up as much as he can. It's probably the best thing he can do, because he can take the 20-second penalty anyway, and that 11th position to Atomics means nothing, but what you can do to block Coward and close Hurricane's gap to him will be vitally important. Again, sorry. Oh! Slides through, and CO2 is out of the points. Let's Commander and Cyrex through. That is gutting for the debutante, I believe. So that's a nightmare. But again, Smithy backing him up as much as he can. Sergio Perez as he goes straight into the pits to serve his jump starting penalty. Coward takes the lead of the race for the first time after the penalties, but he has been pretty good. Hurricane only half a second behind, thanks to his teammates. Wonderful work. Oh, there's a bit of a slide, bit of a glitch as well. Coward uses that to try and extend his gap to a second. If you heard anything bad, I do apologise. Luigi's closing in on Matt as well. Did he get the move done? Oh, they're side by side. Is there a contact between the two drivers? Luigi stays out of it for now, but I'm sure he'll be returning later. It's looking like these medium tyres are starting to maybe degrade down a bit. Cyrex closing in Chaconas, maybe his setup wasn't all that good, but talking about two drivers who are going to go for it. We'll go for these two. Zabra's kind of made a big gap between himself and Chaconas. And see all 5 drivers in the same picture shot. Do we see Cyrax? Chaconas uses all of his battery just to stay ahead. What will that do for the Wellington Straight? We do not know. But it'd be interesting to see what happens. Again, you just got to kind of follow the guys through in this section of the race. Zebra won't really be able to mount too much of an attack on Luigi, even though constructually he'll need this. Again, he's only reserve driver, so he'll be wanting some of the big lads to help him out. Again, Cyrex closing in. Chaconas getting a bit of ERS, but almost contact between the two. The tyre difference increases lap by lap, and all this fighting really has bored up Smithy. He's only 5 seconds behind. And then Atomics, who maybe pits a bit too early, going to get to fully utilise his tyre. They don't really know, but it's going to be a real shame for both the two drivers who started third and fourth. I think must have been one of them who jump started and tricked the other one into going with him. These hard tyres have not worked out. These two are side by side. Pushes him wide, just Luigi. No, sorry, Zebra pushes him wide. Very good move by the reserve driver. Again, starting the 6th lap now. Two-thirds through the race? No, not even 2/3. We should start to see this tyre we're getting even worse. The Cyrax was really going for a move on the Ferrari. Has contact with the Ferrari driver. Chicones are going to make him work for it, but he's got the DRS. Push him as wide as you can without going like that. Oh, was that Chaconas? What happened to Chaconas? He really got pushed. Did they both go off? They must have. Oh, they've just... Again, they had enough room. They were kind of side by side with each other, so... I don't know, is that Chaconas' fault? It's hard to really tell, but he should have really ceded position, considering the pace of the other, and... It's not great. Now they're both pretty much going to be out of the points, or even lower than they were before. Cyrus gets past ahead of the Haas as he now has 3 laps to chase down that Ferrari, which he is doing quite fervently. Again, Zebra is quite close. Pace Battle Track Hurricane has not been able to really close on Coward, even though he's had DRS on him, which is quite impressive by Coward. You'd expect that to really have more of an effect, but again, Silverstone doesn't have the longest of straights, but every corner you can see an overtake happen. Can Zebra get a move down on Matt? He's going for it. He's going to get straight past Matt. Great move by the Mercedes driver. This is fantastic. C1 now run away. Smithy overtakes CO2. That man is fast. Considering it a 20-second pit stop. He's now 8 seconds. Still similar time, so similar pace for Coward, which is quite impressive. Just this 8-second monster gap. Cyrus is going to want that, but I think we'll see Matt just can't get ahead of Luigi, so both going for it. Getting 1 lap between them. Chaconas really is ailing in this race. And just staying behind him as much as he can. Yeah, Cow is really gaining on Hurricane. It's been quite good this season, to be honest. It's a nightmare for Hurricane as Matt is coming back. Zebra won't really be able to fight this too much. goes for the move. No, he doesn't. Matt thought about it, but he didn't want to go for it. Sarix is really right behind Chaconas now. Oh, they are close. They are close, really. Close again. There's only one lap more between this and yellow flags. What is going on? Commander's had an off. What has happened with Commander? No Luigi. Zero no fuel. What has happened to Luigi? He's dropped out the points. What has happened? Oh, they had a massive off. No. Oh, what is... Oh, that's a puncture. That's a puncture on his front left. He's actually got a puncture. I don't think I've ever seen a proper puncture. Oh, no. His tyre exploded. Luigi's retired from the race. Yeah, there's no point finishing that lap, to be honest. This is for another point. Smithy's right behind. Can Smithy get a 2-in-1? Chaconas could be very susceptible to something. Oh! He goes wide. Sarix gets the better of him. Sarix gets inside. This could be a nightmare final lap for Chaconas, as those medium tyres are finally starting to wear away. Well, Smithy has fresher tyres, I'm sure. I just never changed them. I'm not really sure about the tyre indication of this weekend. Chaconas goes wide. Has Sarix made his move too early? I don't know. Again, he hasn't been able to make a move early before, so... Smithy is right on him as well. Trying to break the slipstream. Sarix stays ahead. Smithy goes around the outside. Doesn't really have enough racing room there. But he makes it work anyway. He's going for it. Why not, son? Go for it. Gets the move ahead of Chaconas. Card wins the sprint race, but heartbreak for Chaconas on the last lap as he loses 2 positions. Become 8th. What a race by Smithy. That is fantastic by the lad. Can we have a look at leader? Yeah, he probably lost time fighting those two. What a final end to this race. Wow. Heartbreak for Luigi, and yeah, 2 false starts. Wow, what a sprint race. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Huh. That's brilliant. Looks like it was more of a Cyrex error which caused the collision than the other 2. That's like it's a hurricane, but that's more of a nightmare, to be honest. Right. Now I'm gonna... I'll leave this now. Should see everyone start to leave. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna mute slightly whilst we get ready for the main race. We go straight into normal race methods now, so I'll let Chaconas do the lobby. I do not want to. I'll see you in a sec. Right, we should be in full qualifying. So, sorry for the wait. Yeah, we got now just normal race, like we would normally have. So, yeah, thank you for bearing with us whilst we got the lobby ready. Same 11 drivers, but this time the points are a lot more important. So, should be a bit more chaotic, but a bit more fun as well, which is always good. So Zebra's gone out again first. Not fully surprised, and again get your laps, and we should be expecting about 3 laps. It should be enough to get everything sorted. Again, it's not mainly a mistake-ridden circuit. You've got quite a lot of runoff, so it's not too punishing a track, Silverstone, which is why a lot of people like it. You can only get a bit more closer racing, which again you like because you can pretty much get an overtake down in any corner, which is nice to see. So this should just be a normal one. Sorry, just. There we go. See again, just kind of the outlap. Should be a quite slower and more steady race. Again, you won't really be pushing quite hard on this qualifying lap. It's going to be more of a quieter. You don't want to make any mistakes. You get a lap on the board, especially if you go early. You're not really expecting everyone to be going crazy, so there's quite a few drivers that have things to prove, especially of Atomics and Smithy after the not fantastic false starts. And coming into Maggots and Beckett's, there you go. I think Matt's just behind him, so again, quite an evenly spread out track, so everyone's going to come out at the right times, which is all quite good of them. You see the Williams in the background getting ready for his lap. Again, no fuel warning, so he really has got all the edge to use a lot of his ERS. He's got a bit more to play with though. You can see the outline of he can still use a bit more as much as he can. Right across the line, 127.256. I think this man should give us a very good indication of how good that lap is. Again, a lot of these guys are running very low fuels. Bit of a risk, I guess, but let's see how it goes. Again, push all the way to the line, DRS fully used. 126.58, so 7/10 off, that's quite a decent gap. And then, is that, like, I think he's just starting his lap. I think Atomics is the next one to cross the line. Like in these curbs, get as much short as a run as you can. Straight across the line, 26.951. Right in the middle, so it's not a terrible lap from Zebra, I think. Yes, it should be CO2 making his way across the line next. But each other, I'm surprised one's not giving each other a bit of help. Coward gets us a yellow flags. Setting off yellow flags. I'm not fully sure. I think that's him. Yeah, so again on a fast lap, so we'll probably be doing a second one. Flat out. Not a great lap at all by CO2. It's Luigi. Again, not too bad. Let's see what Matt can do. Again, Matt's pushing for it again, soft tyres. Get that banker lap in. See where he stacks up. Fourth, not too bad. Similar to Luigi's time, we can do quite a bit better, I think. Coward crosses the line. 26.4, see, good laps. Considering how quick Coward normally goes, he's normally quite a good benchmark of if you've done a good lap or not. I think is that Cyrex? He's just started his lap. Hurricanes come out as well. Again, just do more offset laps. Everyone ahead will be going in, so Chacola's on an out lap just behind. Hurricane just a bit ahead. I don't think he'll be too much of an issue for Cyrex, but Cyrex will need to get a decent, good qualifying lap, and he's got the opportunity to, so he's taking extra time out of the session to make sure he gets a wonderful lap time. Against pushing the barrier. This circuit. It goes through Maggots, Beckett's, I think Stowe coming up. All ERS being deployed, which is what you want to see. Coming through, it seems to be quite an alright lap time, but that doesn't look great on the clock. To be fair, it's been a poor lap then. Yeah, 27.5. It's not bad of a banker, but I'm sure he'd be expecting a bit faster, because otherwise he'll end up in the same territory now. So he's got to really do a really fast in lap. Get around as fast as you can. This man is on a flying lap, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. Right, sweeping corners these. Lovely to watch. Lines it up perfectly. Full power down. Down the national pit, going straight onto Cop's corner. Manages to stay in 8th gear. Is always a good thing. Pushing the revs every time. Yeah, gone purple, I'm not surprised. That was a lovely sector. As he crosses the line, the other guys go up for their second lap, so this needs to be good. Third, 3/10 off. That first sector must not have been good, because it looks like it's been too purple. Sorry for the mic cutting out. Charles comes in. Zachakonas. Not great from the Ferrari driver. I don't think he's had time to practice, which is a bit of a shame for him. Again, lost 2 positions on the final lap. His tyres caught up with him. Luigi, I don't know what Luigi's doing. Zebra's going for it, 2/10 up on his first sector time. Again, he should be quite happy going into this final run. Running a bit low on ERS, but I think he'll just manage it. As much as he can generate now, he can use, which is always good. you've got this little bit left at the end of the lap, it does help, I think. Just boost you across the line. 6/10 up into third. What a lap. What a lap. Gone early. Got it done, so we can wait a bit now. That is a cracking lap by the Mercedes driver. 4/10 up is Smithy. This could be an even better lap. Purple sector for the McLaren driver, and that is definitely a purple sector. Already ahead of Hurricane, but he wants Coward, and I don't blame him. Get a little toe across the line, maybe. Us gets out of the way. 4/10 up. Doesn't improve in that final sector, but it's 4/10 up. So I don't think he'll really care. Again, these guys have all got enough time to get around. Again. Guess in the pits. So interesting laps. I don't think Matt's going to do a lap. This battery off. Luigi doesn't really improve if that's... It doesn't move position. Cower's on a lap though. Cower's definitely on a lap. He's going for it. Ah. Just gliding across it, to be fair. A lot of faster sectors coming up against, showing on the mini-map in the bottom right. Like, get a lot of purple, which is what you want to see. These guys are pushing it. And they always do. We are quite privileged to see some of these guys out on tracks. These guys are rapid. Use too much for ZRS though, will at 3/10. Not enough. He has not used ZRS. Why is he then? Cyrex and out lap. How much time have we got? He is going for these. He's going full beans. He does not care about these tyres and getting them into proper temperature. So is Chacon as he's storming through the field. It is just these two guys out on track. Let's see. Cyrex. He needs a good qualifying today, so that is why I'm focusing quite a bit on him. Yeah, 5 minutes. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick lap. Nice, follow the curb. Slingshot around. Straight through, full power. Very good, doesn't go too wide, doesn't get too greedy with it, but heading on now. Get as hard as you can, straight through. Line yourself up for Knackers and Beckett's, which can ruin laps if you're too greedy on some. Not too bad, 10th up, not fantastic though. Need to be a big final sector. It's got a lot of ERS to use, so doesn't like his lap. He's gone in. Chicona is not great improvement either. Might we see a similar thing? Again, she's missed for ZRS. So it's not looking great for Chacones at the moment. Again, does he go into the pit? Yes, he does. Another not great lap for the Ferrari driver. think CO2 might be on a lap. Again, it's coming up to that time where these guys will be going in and out of the Ferrari. Crew will have to be quick getting that car serviceable, ready for the next time. But what is going on with this Haas? I do not understand this. I mean, this must be in a slow lap or something, because the time's shocking. Going straight in. Going straight in. As Hurricane comes out, as the Haas timed it to really to the opposite of perfection. It's been a nightmare for him. As Hurricane leads everybody out. Those that have done a different run plan have not been benefited from it, as they haven't been able to do their 2 laps. Again, look at the number of out laps. Again, if you're not on one now, you are out for the session, so Chaconis hasn't made it, which is a bit of a shame. And he will be possibly starting last. Yeah, he is. What's the point? Here comes Hurricane. He'll be looking to improve his time at least a second if he wants to get pole. As he crosses the line to start his final flying lap of this qualifying session. Let's see what he can do. Big pressure on this lap, especially because of how good the other guys have been running this weekend. Full push. He has to really, so this should be interesting to see. I believe that's a plus sign. No, minus 0.267. So he's up a bit, but it's going to be after great middle sector for Hurricane. He's going for it. Lovely little Maggots of Beckett's. Gained another 0.2 there, so it's going to have to be an even bigger final sector if he really wants to get this done. Can he do it? He's used everything that car can give him. Oh, 4 thousandths of Hurricane's time, 0.6 improvement. What a lap by Hurricane. He can be incredibly proud of that lap, because that is a monster lap by Hurricane. Fair play. -3. What can Cyrex do? He's 0.4 up in his time. What can he do? Crosses the line, 0.5 improvement. Just gets ahead of Atomic's decent lap. What can Matt do? Smithy across the line. Is Kyle across the line yet? No, he's doing it now. What can Coward do? Spin him out the water. 0.4 faster. Wow. Coward, that is fantastic. That is incredible. What a lap. Matt with a good lap at the end as well to get 26.6. Wow. Look at that tyre, bare improvement. For half a second! Half a second in lap time is insane. That final sector is crazy. Just, yeah. Wow. Onto the main race we go. We have rain! We have rain! Come on! That is what we want to see. Look at that rainfall. Oh, that's going to be a lot of differentials being changed. Wow. That's a bit of a nightmare. Let's have a look at these tyres. Wets and inters. Inters for Smithy and Matt. And Jaconas. That's odd. I don't think I've ever seen a mixture of hards to wets. Obviously the rain must be getting shallower. Must be. There was Mac and the Beckett's. Where Coward gained all his time. Yeah. Looking like it's just going to be wet tyres. Why are people on inters? I am shocked. I mean, why this is, I'm lost for words, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a bit of a gamble, but these guys normally know what they're doing with these tyres, so. If you're in the chat watching and you know the answer, please do message, because I would love to know why we have a mix of tyre compounds in the pouring rain. Are we going to see people pit? I don't know, but this could either be a nightmare for Smithy this weekend, or it could be a very good one. No one pits. They're staying out in these inters. Let's go and check it out. I mean, there's got to be some weather radar, but obviously we do not have access to the weather radar. So, no, let's just see what happens. We've done it. So, as everyone lines up. Yep, microphone's still working. DSQ for Smithy. Five red lights. We're underway and off we go. Let's see how Smithy goes. Smithy is dropping back. I think he might be the one to watch. What is going on with these inters? Yes. Everyone's starting to drop back. Ah! What is going on? Oh, everybody is fighting with each other. close between those two, and they go wide. Straight on the ERS. CO2 going aggressive, contact with the Red Bull. I think he might get forced round here though. Be lucky to hold position if that Mercedes really wants to go for it. It's just Kenny. Oh, there's contact. There is contact. What is CO2 doing? He's getting swamped by everyone and he does not know what to do. Side by side, is there going to be contact? He goes wide. Tries to regain position on track, loses position to Zebra. I mean, there's a bit of a nightmare on this track. Big gaps starting to form within the field, and he's Coward is flying. Coward is flying. He's already 2-second gap, and they haven't even crossed the line for the first lap. Let's have a look. Oh, we're looking at our champion already. It's looking like it. Only 4 rounds left. No, 5 rounds left of this race, but he is storming ahead. 1:48. Don't think anyone's going to be any faster than that. Let's have a look at how it's going with Zebra. He seems to be in the thick of it all. Actually, the closest seem to be these 3, actually. Matt's got a decent gap ahead of him. I don't know how these inters are going, but it's continuing to rain, so it's not normally something you want to gamble on. So if you've heard anything that you may not want to. Scrapping away again, no DRS. Don't know what's going to happen this year in the regulated Formula 1 if it rains, but I assume Activero will be reduced. I don't know. Maybe certain parts of it will be turned off, disallowed. Thomas is closing in on Matt on those inters. Matt is struggling out there, losing a lot of time to the car in front of him. .145 by Coward. He is storming away, but these inter tyres are starting to fade away now. Conan's already down to 11th. I think Matt might start to go down as well. Yeah, the gap's growing between 11th and that someone on the inters, so he might be our best indication. Matt is starting to gain a bit more now. Commander is really on the tail there of Commander, but then as soon as you get into these Baggett and Beckett's, you really see who's fastest and if time will be gained, or everyone will just spread out again. No VRS being used. Coward pits. Everyone's pitting. Are they? Is it into weather? Have the inters worked? It's kind of just starting to gain now. He hasn't gained much from this inter gamble. Again, these guys start to come out of all on brand new inters. So, inters work. Again, it's just a bit of no man's land, right? No man's land. Just see what's really going on. Matt, yeah, super high ERS as he normally does, just chilling really. Just controlling it all. Smithy goes faster, so it's getting drier. Four seconds faster than these lot. It's really drying out now. Could have a lovely wet to dry race. Chacona's just losing time here. But again, he'll stay out because of the points. He's just got to make sure he doesn't go AI for the next 8 laps. And then he can just go AI for the rest of it if he needs to. Zebra closing in on Cyrax. Battle for 9th position. However, it's not really 9th at the moment. What's the gap? Taking 8 seconds off, get to the leader. 12, 20, 23. So they are starting to gain on them, to be fair. Just need to keep going as Chaconas continues to falter on these inter tyres. I hate to say this because he is a fantastic guy, fantastic driver, back in time, but it's really not going great for him at the moment. Coward gets ahead of Coward with E. Coward gets ahead of Commander with ease as he fights his way back. Still about 20 seconds behind Smithy, but that's the risk he took. As he goes fastest, Luigi pits. Be interested to see where Luigi comes out actually. He'll get past Luigi. Sorry. Luigi starts coming out now. Chacona's lost position to all of them. Zebra's got ahead. Matt's closing in on Hurricane. Important laps by the two guys who started on the inters. Coward is gaining on him. Coward is like a shark every lap he's just getting. I'm going to keep it on leader because you can be able to see Coward just gaining and gaining and gaining. Chicone, it's just it's rough to see. Thank God might win this race, oh my God. He could. He very well could. He's still really going for it now. Full throttle, straight through. He's just not close enough. 5 tenths separate them, and Coward's getting like a second and a half. It's insane. That man is so fast around here. If you are still watching, please leave a like as it increases the exposure of the league. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel so you can watch all the races. But it's close. 6 tenths quicker. It is drying rapidly. Coward, oh my God. At least 1.2 seconds faster than everyone else. Can he get him? He's gonna go for it, he's gonna go for it. Has he got it done? No, he hasn't. Oh, he has? Around the outside. Midget Matt. As the same thing happens, but Tomix is fighting it. Yeah, these medium tyres really are just destroying wafers now. Sorry, because I had pretty much the same location as well. On track. Coward onto Hurricane. This will be interesting to see. CO2 on Konas. Oh, chick, it is rough. It is not looking good, man. I think we might see another overtake into that same corner. Oh no, different part of the track. Zebra goes fastest. He is flying up there, to be fair to him. Luigi storms past Commander. Commander's dropping like a ship. Dropping like a stone, sorry. It's been a long day. I think. Might switch these. Oh, it's close. Bottom of points as well. He's going for it. He can't control the car, and he's hit Chacona. He's managed to save it. Oh, they go close. Again, no DRS for these drivers. Commander has stopped. He has hit the wall. He's broken his front wing, I think. So that car's not look good. Oh, contact again! Into cops. Hurricane pits. Coward overtakes. Goes fastest while he does it. Disrespect. Race all over for Commander now. Jeez, look at his front wing. Don't think it's there. Hurricane now behind Cyrax. Behind Luigi. It's not been good first 10 laps of this race. All for a 6-lap advantage in tyres. Oh, collision! Ferrari hits Haas. Haas gets ahead. And you just will see that Haas disappear. Ah, he's gone wide as well. Not a good day at the office for Ferrari at all. What a shame. Nightmare for Ciccone. He's not going to be happy in that car at all. Not going to be happy with Ferrari. Maybe he shouldn't have left Mercedes. Maybe he shouldn't. Luigi goes fastest. Not one. Not what Hurricane would want to see. Okay, there's not really many fights happening out on track, so just gonna watch a bit of Luigi until we get a battle. Okay, we're just starting to come down now on Midget Matt. He's fallen away now from Smithy. Only second really between them now, and I'm sure it'll get a lot shorter as the lap continues. Oh, it's really close between. Oh, Cal. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. He's already got it done. Oh my god, that man was fast. Yeah, he's just got to track down Smithy now. As we head across the midpoint of this race, Cal's got 15 seconds to catch him. It's got to be over a second a lap quicker, but he's got no more cars ahead. It's just these two now. And a 3-lap tyre difference. Luigi tracking down Cyrax now. Last Hurricane's on the prowl. Hurricane now closes in on Luigi. Should be a good battle. Again, these guys have history from quite a few seasons ago now, when these two were fighting for a championship. Pit for all of them. This is big, so they're all pitting now for fresh tyres. Me and Smithy and Matt have been on it for a while. Again, is that Cyrex? No. Cyrex, yeah, Cyrex pits for fresh rubber for the end of the race. Again, we've got 12 laps to go on this, whilst again Luigi will probably have to pit again. So it will be important. I think this will be important by the end of the race. How long you can go before pitting. Oh, it's close between these two. Oh, and there's contact. Oh, Luigi back out. As they race down the straight, as Coward is right behind Hurricane again. Hurricane barges through against Luigi. Matt's done really well, first pit stop. Smithy is pitted for the first time and stays in first. What a change of events. Again, Hurricane needs to slow all of this down, stay ahead for his teammate, let alone his own championship. This is for the constructors. Zebra comes into pit. So, top 3 in the championship will be... No, but top 3 for most of the season will be the top 3 that we have now. Matt goes into 4th, we'll be looking to dispatch Hurricane. And that'll be his target for the rest of the race. I think Cal was just that bit too far ahead of him, to be honest. And Cal was such a good wet weather driver. Cyrex gets ahead of Luigi with that round of pit stops. Only 5 seconds off Zebra. So we'll be one, I think we'll marinate, and by the end of the race should be very spicy indeed. Top 2 in the championship are fighting it out. but I think this is going to go only one way, unfortunately. I think it's going to go the way of the Scots. I think Howard's going to get him on this straight now. Yeah. Go for it. Ah, man. I want to see a dive bomb, but it's clever not to, and Hurricane just needs to wind away the laps of this race. So they go fast, they are pushing, he still gained time. 1.1 seconds faster than his previous fastest. The track is dry and these tyres are all warmed up now. They are now on the hunt. Worry for Atomics and Hurricane. 16 laps in as Coward makes the move, but it doesn't stick. Resets from an attack. Pushing through to go for cops, and then he could have it. I think he could. Luigi gets a move on Cyrax. Still not close enough for Coward. This is doing wonders for Smithy now. 9 laps to go of this race. 14 seconds between Coward and Smithy. Yeah, I think he'll still increase his championship lead if he overtakes Hurricane. So I don't think he'll complain too much, and he has been really good this race. But so has Smithy. Smithy's just been out there. He got the strategy right, and so although Coward's probably been the fastest man on track, Smithy got an extra 22 seconds. So that's what will probably win this race for him. Still raining again. 0.1 of a second between top two in the championship. Hurricane cannot afford for Coward to beat him. 6-point swing if this overtake lands, so there is a lot to play for. He's out of a ERS, and there's contact. Hurricane, one last parting gift as Coward gets the move done. The American will not be happy with that. Coward sets off after Smithy. Now it's damage limitation. It is purely damage limitation for Hurricane. Can he stay on the podium? Who's that? Commander. Buddy. I think they're off trying to cut that corner. I think the race is done. Someone just closed back in on Luigi, Luigi got ahead during the Coward's battle with Hurricane. Luigi's caught up with the Tomek, so I thought I might be in a bit of trouble as well. Caution, sector 2. It's a sector 2, everything's fine. Oh, Thomas goes wide. Oh, just has to get that head just before. Can he get it done? He's gonna go, or he's not gonna go for it. Ah, that's just a bit of a shame. I mean, Atomic has the pit, I get it. But it's always nice to see a battle, and Hurricane's starting to drop back. It's a coward. Just has to go with all he's got for it. Yeah, I think Luigi should have enough just to keep him at bay. Again, Tyrex never really has a lot of ERS charge, which how he normally drives. .4 behind. He's got a puncture. He's got a puncture. Nightmare for Commander. Give us a safety car. So race leader will be coming through soon. To lap him again. There he is in the distant background. I think he will. I'll see Commander going through. Still on lap 18. Chick's been on there for 19 laps. That's a man who's AFK. And this is a man who just doesn't care. He's run out of tyres, baby. Two corners DNF. It's been a bit of a mad race, to be honest. It's quite a point. Oh my god. What's going on? He could cause a safety car. It's not. It's dangerous being out here on these tires. It's just not right. I think we deserve. I think Smithy deserves some camera time. I think that is only fair. He has been pretty much the best driver. So yeah, look at him. So he can have some time in the spotlight now. Hello? Oh, it wasn't working. Oh no. What a nightmare for Hurricane, I've been saying. Even though you guys have not been able to hear me. At least we got it right before the end of the race. Commander's retired. What a heartbreak for Hurricane. His championship is pretty much gone now. But this man has been outstanding. I'm going to give him my driver of the day. Because, wow, what a race. He has been superb. He has been fantastic. He takes over second now, I believe, in the Drivers' Championship. He has helped McLaren maintain their fight for that Constructors' Championship. He goes across the line. Smithy wins the British Grand Prix! Here comes Coward. Extends his championship lead. I'd be a very happy man indeed. Zebra's been fantastic, fighting back from 10th at the opening laps of this race, all the way to the podium. I think it's its first podium with Mercedes. The Zebra gets P3 at all Mercedes podium. Matt crosses the line. 4th. Then Luigi. Cyrex comes the next. Crosses the line in 6th. Atomics in 7th, and then here comes Hurricane. Atomics might have just gifted him some points, but a nightmare day for him. Right, I have to go, guys. I appreciate everything. I'll wait for the podium, but it's been a fantastic race. Right, we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much. Ciao.